If you've ever stood up from the couch and had to grab the armrest just to steady yourself. If you've ever noticed your ankles look normal in the morning but swollen like bread dough by dinner. If you've ever pulled your foot out of a warm blanket and it was still ice cold, this video is for you. I'm Dr. John Parker, and I want to show you something most people over 60 have never been told. The fix for cold, swollen, achy legs isn't more walking. It's one small muscle contraction most people never do, on purpose. Here's what's coming. We're going to look at why this happens. Do a quick 10-second test you can try right now, and then move through 4 exercises, building from easiest to most powerful. Exercise number 1 completely changed how I explain circulation to my own patients. Stay with me for that one because the order actually matters here. Before we get into it, if this kind of practical, no-fluff health content is useful to you, go ahead and hit subscribe now so you don't miss what's coming. Think about your own week. Getting out of the car after a long drive and your feet feel like blocks of wood. Standing at the kitchen counter doing dishes and feeling that dull ache creep up your calves. Taking your socks off at night and seeing deep red lines pressed into your skin. Climbing the stairs and pausing halfway because your legs just feel heavy. Not weak, heavy. None of that is just getting older. That's a specific fixable circulation problem. Here's where most doctors miss it. They check your pulse, they check your blood pressure. And if nothing's alarming, they send you off with, walk more, elevate your legs. Reasonable advice, but incomplete. Walking uses your calf muscle in short, glancing bursts. It never asks the muscle to fully squeeze and hold. And that squeeze and hold is the entire mechanism that pushes blood back up out of your legs. Think of your calf like a hand slowly squeezing a tube of toothpaste. A quick tap on the tube does almost nothing, but a full sustained squeeze pushes everything up and out. That's what your calf muscle is supposed to do every time you stand and hold. Squeeze the deep veins in your lower leg and drive blood upward past a series of tiny one-way valves that stop it from falling back down. After 60, those valves weaken and the muscle itself gets smaller if it isn't specifically trained. Quick taps, like ordinary walking, stop being enough. Let's test it right now. Stand near a counter or sturdy chair, feet flat, and simply rise up onto your toes. No holding, just up and down 5 times. Notice how fast that felt. Almost automatic. That's a tap. In a minute, I'm going to show you how to turn that same movement into a full squeeze, and you'll feel the difference immediately. Exercise 4 is the ankle pump. Sit in a chair, feet flat on the floor, lift your toes toward your shins. Hold 1 second, then press your toes down and lift your heels. That's 1 rep. This works because it contracts your calf without any standing at all, which makes it safe even on a bad balance day. Physical therapists commonly recommend this exact movement to patients recovering from surgery precisely because it moves blood with 0 fall risk. Do 20 reps twice a day. Beginners can start with 10. You should feel gentle muscle fatigue, never a cramp or sharp pain. The common mistake is rushing it. Fast pumping barely engages the muscle. If sitting upright is uncomfortable, do this lying down with a pillow under your knees. Many people notice less puffiness around the ankle within the first week. Exercise 3 is the seated leg extension. Sit tall back against the chair and straighten one leg out in front of you, holding 2 seconds before lowering. This fires the muscles in your thigh that help push blood out of the upper leg, an area ankle pumps can't reach. Do 12 per leg. The mistake almost everyone makes is rocking backward to help the leg up. Keep your back flat against the chair so the muscle does the actual work. If this pulls at your knee, only lift halfway. Now, a quick word before we go further. Since the next 2 exercises involve standing, if you have a known blood clot, an open sore on your leg or foot that hasn't healed, or you've had a recent fall causing injury, check with your doctor before continuing, and skip to the bonus tips instead. Exercise 2 is the supported calf raise. Stand behind a chair, hands resting lightly on it, and rise up onto the balls of your feet, pausing 2 seconds at the top before lowering slowly. This trains the calf and your balance system together. The exact combination your body uses to catch itself mid-stumble. Do 10 building to 20. You should feel your calves working, not your knees. This next one is the one I promised you. Before we get to it, if any of this has clicked for you so far, tell me in the comments which exercise you're starting with today. Exercise 1 is the standing calf pump hold. Same setup as before, but this time once you rise onto your toes, you hold for a full 3 to 5 seconds before lowering. That hold is everything. It's the difference between tapping the toothpaste tube and fully squeezing it. One of my patients, a woman in her early 70s, told me she'd walked daily for years with no change in her swelling until she added this single hold. Within 3 weeks, she said her ankles finally looked like ankles again by dinner time. Start with 8 reps, working toward 15. A few quick bonus habits. Avoid crossing your legs while sitting since it quietly blocks the exact veins we're trying to help. Try to stand and do 1 round of ankle pumps every hour you're seated. And drink water earlier in the day rather than all at once at night. Here's your challenge. For the next 10 days, do all 4 exercises once a day and measure your ankle in the evening with a shoelace or string to track any change in swelling. This isn't about fitness. It's about staying steady enough to keep doing things on your own terms, playing with grandkids, getting up without help, staying out of situations where you lose your independence. Tell me in the comments which exercise surprised you most. 1, 2, 3, or 4? I read every comment, and whichever one comes up most, I'll build a full follow-up video around it. Quick recap: ankle pumps to wake the system up, seated leg extensions for the thigh, supported calf raises for balance, and the standing calf pump hold to finish the job. So, next time your feet are cold at the end of the day, remember it's not your age. It's an undertrained muscle you now know exactly how to fix. Tomorrow, I'm covering the one-seated stretch that quietly protects your hips as you age. And if your knees ache going downstairs but feel fine going up, or you W's kneeling to pick something up, or your knee clicks every time you stand, that's a different pattern. And I've got a video for that one too.